Cześć moi drodzy, witam was ponownie w grze Dex. Wracamy do naszej rozgrywki. Siema Decker. Według Mirandy jedyny obiekt w Harbor Prime nadający się do badań nad SGV-2 to Redwood Watts.
Slick as a sea otter on an oil spill, aren't you? Great work, Blue. Redwood Watts. I know this place. High security. Makes sense they put the GSV-2 there.
Decker.
Remote, subterranean leveling, sync-seg access.
No kurde.
Decker.
We can't just send you in a place like that. It'd be suicide.
Decker.
No to się irytuje.
We're gonna need to find out about the layout, security, infrastructure, works. Shit, this is gonna take time.
Decker! Will you listen to me? Richmond worked at Redwood Watts. He was the security guy there, remember?
Damn it, you're right. Why didn't you say something? This could work.
Kim on jest ten Richmond?
Designed and ran the security systems at Redwood Watts. T and I knew him from the crypt, a hackers forum. He only dropped his mask after the Redwood Watts scandal broke. Needed help. A few of us tried to get it. Evidence that he'd been framed. Weren't enough. Lost his job and his rep in the security industry. Wrecked. Then the crypt went to hell. The complex was all over him, I tell you. Last I heard, he was shacked up in some trailer in scrapyard.
To wiemy gdzie on jest.
See if he's still there, Dex. If anybody knows Redwood Watts inside and out, it's him. Hell, he might even know how to infiltrate the security systems. Damn lucky I remembered him.
Ty?
Yeah, real lucky.
Ale o czym później. No to jeszcze się wiemy, bo byliśmy już na tym złomowisku. Rozbraliśmy tam miny. Więc do złomowiska. Później to też radio tam będzie potrzebne, które żeśmy wcześniej znaleźli. No, ale będą się wejść w AR-a. Świetnie, miny są wyłączone. Dobra, nie muszę nawet się martwić. Ale zrobię save'a przed tym. Coś jest jeszcze? Nie, tu nic nie ma. Tu nie da się. Dobra, porozmawiajmy z nim.
Ha! Did you think I wasn't expecting you? I'm ready for you! All of you! Why, who the hell are you? Get off my property before I shoot you off!
Zdajesz się cenić swoje życie. Nie, dobra. Nie sprawiam żadnych kłopotów, chcę tylko z tobą porozmawiać.
Chat! Aha! Interrogation and manipulation, misinformation and lies! You can tell him I'm immune now! Got me a Class A, military grade bullshit vaccination! Now last chance, get off my keep!
Nie jestem nimi, Richmondzie, jestem nami. Jesteśmy po tej samej stronie. Przyszła mnie Decker, nazywam się Dex. Odłóż broń, żebyśmy mogli porozmawiać.
Decker. Guess you would know where to find me. So, Dex, was it? What do you want? And quietly now, it's not just me that has ears.
Wiem, że zaprojektowałeś system bezpieczeństwa w Redwood Watts. Muszę się tam dostać, potrzebuję twojej pomocy.
Then you'll know too how it feels to be blamed for your work malfunctioning, for being the guy that killed all those people, when not a face in the world has anything but a sneer for you. You know that? Do you?
No wiem.
They framed me. I don't do accidents. The faceless bastards stop at nothing. They don't get the looks, the eyes. They hide. It's us that are naked. I'd sooner unload a 12 gauge in my face than have anything to do with them again. And you can't make me.
Weź się w garść, Richmond, proszę. Skoro nie masz nic do stracenia, to pomóż mi, bo bardzo byś mi się przydał, więc... Może opowiedz mi o tych wypadkach.
Damn right I would. Started small, they did. Testing for cracks. Feelers, we call them. A ghost alarm here, a de-locked door there. It was enough to tell me that someone had gotten into the system. I stepped up protocol, auto-patching a set of exploitables, and sure enough, the feelers stopped. I'd built a fortress so tight, a gnat couldn't fart in there without me knowing about it.
Okej.
But that just pissed them off. With their best hackers strung up to the walls, they went plan B. I had no protocol for betrayal back then. You bet your life I do now. They bribed our own people. People I called friends. They sabotaged the system's expression codes so that when the raids on our site started, so did the deaths.
O, no to słabo.
There was a burglary. The guy got hit by a sentinel point blank. A conflict in its desist parameters. Shoot enough rubber bullets at 5 meters and you can still take off a guy's head. Second one got locked in a room. Suffocated. 2 more killed in a depress explosion. It wasn't my system anymore. It was just made to look like it was. But my colleagues, they blamed me. Then the trial began.
Nieźle. Kim są oni? To kompleks?
Techer's been doing your induction, I see. Yeah, the complex. Them black clouds in the sky. Powerful, everywhere. They own all kinds of corporations. Got salaried ears in every government and every organization. Samio's theirs for sure. The bastards who went after us at I-Corps Corp. I know of others too. Hackers turn up pointers to this firm or that, but no one knows the full extent of their network. Clouds in the sky, like I said, big black ones. Make you shudder when they boom. If you know what's good for you, you'll stay out of their shadow.
A dlaczego się poddasz i żyjesz w ten sposób? Miny, bomby, samotność, strach.
Do you think that anyone will hire me again after what happened? Can't work. What am I gonna do? Pay for a flat in a high-rise with my misfortunes? I'm staying here, and when they come for me, I'll show them what an accident is.
Rozmawiałem z panią Parowski. Prawowski, Boże. Wiem, że Redwood Watts. Wiem o Redwood Watts. Potrzebuję tylko twojej pomocy w obejściu sezonu zabezpieczeń. Proszę.
What? You spoke to Miranda? What are you doing trusting her? The witch will make you build your own stake to burn on. She was the one that brought me down. She brought all of us down. All for $1 and not even a goodbye. She doesn't know where I live, does she? You didn't tell her. She'll send them for me. Damn it, what have you done?
Spokojnie, stary, Jezu. Nikomu nic nie mówiłam. Ale powiedziałeś Miranda, znasz ją osobiście?
She was my wife, you idiot.
Co?
You heard it. My own wife watched me burn. Tossed the match on me herself. They got her to snatch my access codes, system plans, all of it. How else could they fabricate the evidence? Evidence she pulled in court from her own briefcase that I bought her.
Musisz przeczytać te maile. Wydaje mi się, że nie miałam zbyt wielkiego wyboru.
What? Where did you get them? Let me see. She didn't sell out? Is that what this means?
Ona cię nie sprzedała, ona cię chroniła.
They left her no choice. But why? How did I not see it? She was so convincing. I had no idea. Ah! How did I not trust her? Fool! Fool! Fool!
Richmond, spokojnie, nic się nie stało. Każdy pomyślałby tak samo.
I'm not anyone. I'm me. Okay, I'll help you. Make them pay. What do you need?
Dojścia.
Okay. I can hack the system as long as my zero-base architecture is still the same. I programmed a backdoor for myself. I doubt Crash will have found it.
I mamy tutaj, będziemy mieli także safe crasha. Jakie zabezpieczenia mogę się spodziewać?
There's a facility-wide recognition system. You don't even need to be face-wrecked by a camera. Just step foot in there and the sensors trigger the alarm. But I can disable it.
Czy na terenie obiektu są jakieś obszary, do których potrzebuję jakichś specjalnych środków dostępu?
The ST levels, subterranean. Security access is trifactor. 3 key cards split between 3 key members of staff. The head researcher, chief safety officer, and the chump who took my job.
Okej.
You'll have to find each of them and take their card. I'll leave it to you to figure out how, but it's going to be more than just a matter of busting heads.
W porządku, więc co mam teraz robić?
Genius or not, I'm gonna need time to disable the recognition system. Why don't you try and find out more about those key card holders? Any info can only help. Now I
Jasne.
know one of the 3, the security guy, an old friend of mine. Alright, let me get started on the hacking. If you drop by later, I'll tell you more about him.
Great news, Blue. Seems we'll be able to get you in there safely. Well, kinda safely. And Richmond's right. You should dig up what you can on the key holders. Find dirt on them. And there, it could be gold. He's
Jasne.
already ID'd the chief security officer, a guy named Mitchell Bryan. Drop by and we'll give you the lowdown. As for the head researcher, a woman, Elizabeth Sterling. We got nothing on her yet. Maybe Miranda knows her? Now, when you feel you're ready, come to me and we'll prep you for the mission.
Nieźle. Czyli nasze główne zadanie właśnie się rozbudowało sporo. Dobra, skoczymy do Mirandy ponownie. High Rise? Zapytam o tą babkę. Proszę, 5. piętro. To było zabawne. Mam nadzieję, że nie... Muszę hakować? Nie muszę, świetnie. Czyli zostałem schakowany. Genialnie. Czołem Miranda, puk puk. Siema, co tam? Elo.
It's you. Look, you really need to stay away. You're going to draw attention.
Rozmawiam z swoim byłym mężem, Richmmondem. Pomoże mi włamać się do Redwood Walks.
Richmond? You saw him? Where is he? I didn't know if he was dead or alive. Is he okay?
Świetnie sobie radzi. Nie musisz się nim o niego przejmować. Ma niewielkie problemy z zaufaniem, jak pewnie się domyślasz, ale kto ich teraz nie ma?
So I made the right call. He must hate me. But I needed him to. If I'd refused or failed, they would have killed Rich. I had no choice. Just one choice. But now... you have no idea how much I needed to hear he's fine. And with me living like this, I have nightmares sometimes, you know? That he's alone, poor and alone. Poor, alone and afraid.
Spokojnie, Miranda.
You'd think I got the good end of the deal. But trust me, I live in fear as much as he does. I keep hold of my puppet strings like they were pins on a hand grenade. It's all I can do just to stay alive.
Potrzebuję pomocy Richmonda, Mirando.
Oh, after all these years of my trying to keep him safe, he's right back in it. I just hope you know what you're doing.
Wiemy co robimy. Znasz kierowniczkę badaczy Redwood Walks, Elizabeth Sterling? Posiada kartę dostępu. Potrzebuję tej karty, aby dostać się do GSV2.
I know Ellie, yes. Met her a couple of times. Brilliant, charming young woman, modest too. I remember her mentioning she was an AI specialist. And yes, she does work at Redwood Walks. I've never understood how good people end up in their ranks. We all have our own stories, I guess. But if you need to meet her, I think I have her contact. She was a key witness at a trial I worked for Samuel recently. Let me see. Here. She lives next to the Eden restaurant on the Afterlight Boulevard. But with a job like hers, you're more likely to find her at the Redwood Watts Labs.
Świetnie, dzięki. To jest bardzo pomocne, co właśnie mi powiedziałaś. Zatem udamy się do Afterlighta. Skoro jest niedaleko Edenu. A myśmy już tam byli, szczerze mówiąc. Haha, myśmy już kurde wszędzie byli. Tutaj. Także wtedy nic żeśmy nie znaleźli. No właśnie, znaleziono martwy. Możecie sobie poczytać, jeśli chcecie. Życie bez ulepszeń. To też żeśmy sprawdzali, pamiętam. Niespodzianka. Czy nam zadanie coś tutaj zaktualizowało się? Po przeczytaniu e-maili Ellie dowiedziałem się, że kilka lat temu jej partner i najlepszy przyjaciel Ian został zabity i że bardzo mnie to wstrząsnęło. W jej mieszkaniu znalazłam również gazetę zawierającą informacje o śmierci Iana. Najwyraźniej został brutalnie zamordowany przez gang w pobliżu Afterlight. Boulevard. W artykule zasugerowano, że był związany z organizacją ze zorganizowaną przestępczością, ale e-mail Ellie wynika, że nie ma to żadnego sensu. Coś tu się nie zgadza. Powinnam powiedzieć o tajemniczej śmierci Iana. Tym się dalej zajmiemy. I zapewne powinniśmy się udać do Aphrodite właśnie, albo na Nightgale. Chyba suczko. Nic nie chcesz powiedzieć, szkoda. A tu jest ten jeszcze haker. Pokaż co masz przy okazji. Nie zagubi mnie no to. O, 2027 mam. Hehehe. Dobra, ale widzę, że ty masz informacje. Kilka lat temu na okres Ian został zabity gdzieś w tej okolicy. Wiesz coś o tym?
Know anything? I was right here. Saw the whole thing. Guy never stood a chance. It was pros that took him out. Organized like some commandos or some shit.
Naprawdę mów dalej, to ważne.
Important? Might there by any chance be a certain value on that importance? Cause I got me some high resolution footage of the whole shebang. Was dangerous, but I also felt it was important. Could share it with you for say 300?
Ale jak dla mnie?
Milady, what'll be your taste?
Dobra, potrzebuję.
But like I said, I can't be part. There you
Dobra,
go.
trzymaj.
And allow me to compliment you on your eye for a fair price.
Przesyłam, Decker, co
I
widzisz?
thought you said this was eye resolution. Anyway, black van, sliding door, 5 soldiers, no, 6. Packaged him, and he's gone. All happened just like he said. And the 6, they were Armagear. Can tell from the equipment. Probably staged his death so the Cedars would get the blame. Some of these guys aren't even hiding their faces. Maybe I'll be damned. You know I said I had some intel on one of those key card holders? Well, turns out you've got one on camera here. Their chief security officer, Mitchell. You should come by. I'll tell you more about him.
Zajebiście. No to zgarnęliśmy trochę więcej informacji. O, lololo. Nie to. Czemu mi się zawsze te przyciski mylą? Speedy był świadkiem śmierci Iana, a nawet zda wszystko sfilmować. Na nagraniu wyraźnie widać, że jest Armagear. O la la la. A, czyli wykorzystamy to. Dobra. Zatem lecimy. A, chwilę jeszcze. Nie, dobra, musimy lecieć do Toniego. i porozmawiać z Deckerem.
Hey Dex, what's troubling you?
Co on powiedział o szefie ochrony?
Intel on Redwood Watts isn't exactly raining down, but we know they've hired a whole army gear sec reg to protect the premises. Mitchell leads, facility's de facto chief safety officer. If Richmond's right, Mitchell will have one of those key cards. But the man basically lives in a Redwood Watts facility, so a street jump in the city won't work. All I've got on him is he's a veteran, served in the army for a few years before going contract. There's word that his discharge from the army was messy. Something happened. His file's classified, probably army gear. But if I dig past the red tape, it'll draw heat. Need to hide what we're up to. Best bet, find someone who knows him. Someone ex-military. Hey, maybe Hank will know something. Old friend of mine, owns a gun shop near the Chinese gate.
No dobra, czyli mamy pójść do Hanka. Ustawmy sobie jeszcze ze skupienia, przynajmniej te 10 sobie odnowimy. Do chińskiej dzielnicy. Porozmawiamy z Hankiem. Czyli każdy jest widać powiązany z każdym. To jest bardzo fajne. Cześć Hank.
How do you, Pertinus? What you calling for today?
Służyłeś w armii, tak? Nie pamiętasz może gościa o nazwisku Mitchell? Zwolnili go ze służby w jakichś dziwnych okolicznościach.
Something strange. Got that right. Sure, I remember. Ain't one of my men I forgot. But this one stuck in my recollection for different reasons. In Pakistan, 2021, his squad got caught in a chicken shoot, mountain ambush, near Old Head. Couple days later, he flips. Gets to torture and killing POWs. Wanted back at the whole damn race.
No proszę.
Then he shot down my lieutenant and 2 more for trying to stop him. That were what I couldn't forgive. Come tribunal, sure enough I was witness, but his lawyer real shifty. Got him off on a PTSD plea. Dishonorable discharge, no veteran benefits. That's it. For killing 3 of my men and a good many more that didn't have dying coming.
Można tak
Why are
powiedzieć.
you asking?
No.
You got some beef with him?
Można tak powiedzieć, pracuję dla Armagier. Niedługo wyjdzie mi w drogę. Masz coś, co mogłbym przeciwko niemu wykorzystać?
Well, never thought I'd see myself assisting against my own. But if he's Armageddon now, he ain't my own no more. All right. I kept me the trial records. Never throw out a thing. Let's see. I got his psych eval. You can give that a read. Real messed up was Mitch. The PTSD were real. Pathological guilt, denial, the lot. Oh, I'll wager that'd be interesting. CCTV footage from the prison cells they used in the trial of Mitch's murdering and torturing. Plain forgot doing half of it, he did. Showing him that there footage might shake him up some.
Świetnie, to mamy kolejne rzeczy na Mitcha. Jak zda się, że był niegdyś dowódcą Mitchella, został zwolniony ze służby, bla bla bla. Dobra, tylko teraz pytanie, gdzie ja mam teraz się udać, bo nie mam zielonego pojęcia. Skoczymy na złomowisko. Zobaczymy, co Richmond powie. Ale przydałby się jakiś implant do szybszego biegania.
Hey, Dex. Still busy with the defenses here. Strange being on the outside coming in, I tell ya. Not sure what's harder. Anyway, you need something...
No, nareszcie się uspokoił. Wspomniałem o swoim przyjacielu, który może mieć jedną z kart. Możesz powiedzieć mi o nim coś więcej?
Never more of a pleasure. Where do I start? Well, after the trial shut us down, the complex took over Redwood Watts. They needed someone to fill my boots. Someone with my skills, but without the scruples. Someone who could make sense of what I'd programmed, of how my system worked. Where did they look first? To my buddies, of course. Buddies indeed. I never would have guessed who they'd land. Crash, a top-notch hacker. Oh, fearless. And as good as Decker. He hung out a lot of bigwig dirty laundry back in the day. We'd spar online together. I'd ask him to test my walls for exploitables. No one better at it. And I envied him. He had balls, integrity. I was a cog in the machine doing the 9 to 5. He was out in the rain, a truth sayer.
No proszę.
You lose a piece of you when an ideal falls away. As soon as Samio took Redwood Watts, the complex offered Crash my old job. The Judas jumped at it, not a qualm, and not a damn for everything he knew I'd lost. Some paragon of integrity, huh? Well, that's Crash.
Trudna sprawa, przykro mi. Jak według ciebie powinnam się nim zająć?
Well, you'll need to do a little digging first. Might need to leave your ethics at the door for this one. Crash made a lot of enemies back in his hacker days, and powerful ones as you'd imagine. He had to keep his world self well hidden. I didn't even know who he was. Guess the complex did, though. If you can somehow find out his real name, sure as hell you could use that as leverage. He'd part with his own mother to hold on to that mask. Now, I did go to one of his hideouts once, and not many can say that, trust me. It was one of a bunch he had, for sure, but this one was by the Chinese gate, above that shoddy karaoke joint. Might be able to find something out there. And if you do, be sure to let me know.
Jasne. Jezu, znowu nie ten przycisk. Wracamy w takim razie do chińskiej dzielnicy, gdzie ta mapa tutaj. Nad barem z karaoke? A, chyba wiem. Chyba to jest tutaj.
Hey, it's you. Rolling back up for
Czy jest coś materialnego blisko? Nie. Fajnie, że tu można wejść. A, gołębie! Czyli to nie jest tu. Nie, gdzie jest to miejsce? Nad barem z karaoke, tak? Tak jak mówił. Wstaje, że raczej nie. To może być tutaj. Przeczytaj. A, no to jest tu. To jest to miejsce. Tu mamy Safe Crasha. I tutaj też jest pewien kod. No ciekawe skąd on jest, bo tak naprawdę nie wiem. Też żeśmy już wiadomo byli. Ja chcę się jeszcze rozejrzeć. Nie, tu nic nie będzie. Pewnie gdzieś mam jakieś informacje w itemach. Co to? Nagranie sesji... Aha, tortur. Mitchell, nagranie śmieci Jana. Richmond i Miranda, no to są ci. Nasionku minu, listy z pogróżkami. Nawet jeżeli tego nie mam, to tak jak z każdym powiem, ja znam kod. 1. Prawdopodobnie znam 3, 2, 1, 1, 3, 1, 8. Crash. 200 oprogramowany impuls. Identyfikator crasha. Oprogramowanie fala uderzeniowa. Świetnie. Mam kilka fajnych fantów. Impulsy od razu wykorzystamy. O Boże. To wygląda paskudnie, to trzeba mu przyznać. Tu jest nowego, tu nic. Sztuczne kończyny. Automatyczną regenerację. I żeśmy dostali się. Speed był świadkiem śmierci. Szef ochrony. Dobra moi drodzy, ale w tym miejscu podziękuję wam za uwagę. Trzymajcie do zobaczenia w kolejnym odcinku. Hej, cześć, pa!